Hi, welcome back. Hope everyone's doing well. Yes, it's Tuesday, playing some more live games. We're playing BlazBlue. This is BlazBlue Calamity Trigger. I haven't played much at all of this since I bought this way back. No idea the last time I played this game. Probably way back, like 2000, whenever. Yeah, we'll just be playing some Xbox 360 games this evening. Big chilled stream, playing a few 360 games. Not everyone's cup of tea, but yeah, it's time to play a few Xbox games. Like I say, I've no idea when I played these last. Probably been about 8 years ago or something like that, I would have thought. I can't ever remember playing this on an online stream anyway. There's no save data. So I've probably saved this when I was playing it back on the Slim 360, so I wouldn't have any save data in this Xbox. Probably before the cloud days. I ain't played this since I've got an Xbox One, I would have thought so. I do remember playing this and liking it though. There wasn't any particular reason why I hadn't played this, probably just because I had too many games at the time and just
Please select your character.
It's very much Guilty Gear-esque, isn't it, really?
Ragnar, the Blood Edge.
I think there were several versions of this game. Different versions, obviously, probably different sort of game mechanics or whatever. Not a clue. So, very much a novice when it comes to the BlazBlue series. Just remember picking this one up at a reasonably good price back in the day. I say back in the day, probably about 2011 I would have thought.
Where there is light, there will be darkness. I will bring justice to the evil who lurk in the dark. People call me the divine lightning of justice.
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel, one.
It's very much sort of like a Guilty Gear aesthetic to it, the graphics. Obviously Arc System works in it, if I remember right. I think his Arc System works in it.
Open it! Override it! This is a new tip, not good! Move it! Let's take a pull! This is a new tip! Sting! How can this be? Not heavenly rain! Feel nothing! Move it! Not quite! Move it!
Some really nice, big, colourful characters in this game, though. Some nice backgrounds as well.
I'm back for
I do remember it being quite a good looking game.
Hey, what's the matter? Get up.
Ragnar, win. Rebel 2, action.
I thought tonight we'd just play a bit of a mix of games on the 360. Obviously, the typical fare for 360 is more like modern 3D titles. But mix it up, probably play, like I say, the odd 2D title in there as well. Possibly the odd backwards compatible original Xbox game on the 360, because they ain't all backwards compatible on the Xbox One. But a fair chunk were backwards compatible on the Xbox 360. Even though they did have the, you know, their the graphical glitches and stuff, you know, there were faults there. But
It's a sting. How can this be? This is an kill. Move it.
Finish.
Please. Forgive me. You're too weak to stand in
probably ought
front
to
of me.
take a look and see what the special moves are in this game, because I ain't got a clue. How you pull off the special moves. Not now. Probably should have took a look in the manual. There is a manual with this game. I did buy it complete back in the day.
Even freaks like this guy are after me? What did I do to deserve this?
But yeah, the presentation's really nice on this. Again, it's another one of these games I bought sort of in a sale or something. I ain't sure if I actually bought this on a pre-owned 4 for 20 job or something like that. But I know I didn't pay a lot for it. So possibly probably paid about a tenner for it or something like that. Might not have been a
The
tenner
wheel
for
of
it.
fate is turning. Rebel 1, action. Counter.
Yeah, just trying to figure out how you can actually do any special moves. There's one, I suppose.
Dead spike! Move it!
But yeah, really colourful. It's really detailed as well, this game. Again, it's quite a, well, it was quite a popular franchise. Cosmo, sort of, I don't think there's any modern Last Blue games, is there?
Good determination.
Ragnar, win. Rebel 2, action.
Move it! Move it! Move it! Move it!
But yeah, just literally trying to get to grips with the, you pull off any special moves. There's one. Half circles, usually the trick, ain't they?
Sting! Not yet, huh? Move it! Move it!
Counter finish.
I don't have any more food.
Ragnar wins.
I told you, I'm busy, I'm in a hurry, and I don't have any money. So stop looking at me with those eyes.
What's with the text though? Aye. Okay, some nicely drawn background. Can't fault the you know, the artwork in this game. It's really well done. I do believe you could get like a range of the arcade sticks with this game as well. Like a range you could get for the PS3 and the Xbox 360. I think they were made by Ori. Yeah, Ori. It's usual licensed arcade sticks, ain't they, Ori?
Not quite. Forward toss grab. Yeah. Deploy.
Ready.
Was that it? Yeah. All green.
Yeah, he's getting skilled on this level anyway.
Forward toss grab. Oh my. Yeah. Not yet. Whirlwinds. Yeah. 13 order.
What was that? 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 What was that?
This way. Deploy.
Out of my way!
Are we gonna pull it back? We're gonna pull it back?
Out of my way!
No.
Finish.
Maybe.
You can't go before me. Ragnar lose. Rebel 2. Action. Yeah. Deploy. Not quite. Not quite. This way. Deploy. Get ready.
Believable.
Forward toss grab. Hit. There. Yeah. Is that it? Yeah. Not yet. Deploy. Here. Not quite. Not yet. Is that it?
Out of my way!
Get ready. Straight wheel.
That's how you pull off the special.
Out of my way!
I'm impressed.
Ready.
Is that
Out of
it?
my way! What?
Forward toss grab.
You just still don't know how to do.
Finish.
How sloppy.
Ragnar wins. Rebel 3. Action. I'm impressed. Deploy. Forward toss grab. Deploy. Was that it? Here.
What was that?
Not yet. Deploy. Was that how's this? Shoot. How's this? Here.
It's like the brown's quite long in this, isn't it? It's got fairly sizable energy bar, aren't they, as well? So.
Out of my way already.
Ragnar wins.
So a lot of versus fighters. The actual matches are over in no amount of time because the energy bar sort of couple of big hits and the energy bar's gone, and it's like great John Zini. Hello, how are you? How you doing this pleasant evening? So a little bit late again this evening, just after 9. But say it's a new Tuesday start time. It's about 9 o'clock.
You need something?
It's a little bit easy to get everything sorted beforehand.
No, you have the wrong person.
Yeah, cheers for dropping in, man. All good? Yeah, I'm all good. Cheers.
Ragnar the Blood Edge. I have orders to restrain you.
Yeah, she's playing some well, bit of Xbox 360
I won't have to
again.
You didn't hear a word I said, did you?
You've got the Azure
It was all
Grimoire
rigged
with
up
you.
and set
You
up
must
from the
have
other
known
day when I was
yourself
having a mess
already.
about on here.
I do hope
So
you're
I thought
not
I'll
mistaking
play some more
Sector 7
360,
for that
why not?
subpar librarian.
But mix it up probably with some
So,
backwards
What are
compatible
you
stuff
gonna
as
do,
well.
Mr. Red Devil?
So you know of me then. I suppose I can dispense with the formalities. I'd hoped I wouldn't have to force you, but you've given me no choice.
Have you ever played much of BlazBlue? This is a BlazBlue Calamity Trigger. Game I picked up way back, probably 10 years ago, I would have thought. Probably got some sort of pickups video probably on the channel. I picked some 360 games up maybe. Possibly, yeah. Definitely an older game that I picked up. It's probably over 10 years ago at least, I would have thought. I probably picked it up over 10, 12 years ago, I thought at least. More than likely in a sale. I think I bought it new, I think it was just reduced, I think it was in a sale. And I never really put much time into it, I played it a few times. I ain't sure exactly how many achievements I unlocked on it, probably not many. I think I was trying to figure out special moves and stuff for a couple of characters and never really went back to it. But I know you could get loads of like the arcade sticks and stuff. You may have a copy somewhere, exactly. So it reminds me sitting on the shelf for how long. Never got much use. It's one of them games, isn't it? I mean, it's really popular one time. I think the BlazBlue series already, but I think it even got a port on the PSP then. They're just trying to evolve the Guilty Gear style game, weren't they? You know, that's high-res mixed with 3D backgrounds kind of thing. I don't think it's based on like an anime or anything, is it? I have no idea what I was doing there.
Oh, so you still get up?
Ragnar, loose. Rebel, 3. Action!
Just one of them that I'd heard that it was like decent, and I thought, oh well, I'll pick it up and it was cheap. I'm not going to buy it new. Like I say, I've always been a bit of a cheapskate when it comes to games that ain't really been on my, my to get list. I've always sort of like waited and bought stuff in the sales. Some of like big name stuff that I've been looking out for, stuff like that I've really set my heart on getting in the past. Stuff like like Ninja Gaiden, stuff like that. The series that I'd spend the money on. To be fair, a lot of times I'd wait and buy stuff in the sales. Pretty much like now. To be fair. I don't mind an impulse buy, but I like a cheap impulse buy.
I should have expected this from the man who carries the Azure Grimoire. A fatal miscalculation.
God damn it, that was like hitting a rock. What the hell are you made of? I'm not gonna waste any more time on you, asshole.
Well, that seemed like, I wouldn't say it was difficult, but just seemed like a long match. You know what I mean? Compared to a lot of versus games. I think that's what I thought about this when I was playing it. I thought the matches seemed to go on a while, you know. Compared to a lot of versus fighters. I mean, some versus fighters, the round's over in like 20 seconds, in 30 seconds. Exactly. Value games. So if you can pick them up cheap, there's no reason, you know, why not to, you know, give them a try. You know, if you know, even if, you know, if you're sure that you're gonna, you know, really appreciate a game, if you pick it up cheap, you haven't really lost anything, have you? Well, you at one time you didn't, because like, as I say, even if I'd only paid like a tenner for this in a sale or whatever, you know, my thinking was that if I really hated it that much, you know, I could sell it or trade it in. But with digital, you can't do that. That's my biggest gripe with digital. It's just there's no resale value to them, is there? Particularly if you buy a game in the 80s. It's like, I'm sure you've done it in the past. You've maybe bought a film as well, or a Blu-ray or something. You thought, well, I really don't like in the past, but now obviously I'm more careful with what I'm spending, to be fair. But yeah, I'm all for value for money. We all do it though. If you really set your heart on something, it's you know, regardless of the price. If you want it, you'll spend the money. Some nice effects on here though, this game. Graphically, it's pretty good. I think the graphics are probably what sold this more than the gameplay.
Rebel 2, action!
Yeah, it's probably the same with the Guilty Gear series on it, really. I think it was a lot of it, there were like flashy graphics on it, but the gameplay, was it really any better than Street Fighter series, you know? I don't know. Yeah, it was just mainly the nice animation, the graphics on it, the aesthetics, you know. It's not faulting, the graphics are really nicely drawn. The music's a bit forgettable. I'm saying that, that's pretty much the same with the Guilty Gear series, isn't it? The music's pretty forgettable, isn't it? Probably should look into how to play this game properly. Just button mashing. Definitely more used to the old school 2D beat 'em ups. These more modern style beat 'em ups. I mean, this game's how old now? This game's probably about 14 years old or whatever. And yet, yeah, this is a modern style beat 'em up to me. I don't really think they've come on that much, so have they, to be fair, since this era. 2D beat 'em ups, apart from like being more polygonised rather than 2D sprite.
Hey Rabbit, why not go home already?
They say the backgrounds are all fully 3D in this, isn't they? So, what you been up to playing this week anyway? Hyper Trigger EX. Alright, how you doing, Dylan?
Oh, what's this? Got tired of
The sound effects on the attacks are a bit overpowering. Yeah, I could. It's a bit. I will not volume down just a fraction. I'm not a volume on it down a fraction. It's just a bit of a noisy game, I think. BlazBlue, yeah, Calamity Trigger, as far as I'm aware. Is it Calamity Trigger? Yeah, Calamity Trigger. There was another version of BlazBlue as well, wasn't there? Was it one released after Calamity Trigger? I've no idea what it was called now. I remember picking this one up super cheap.
I'm afraid I need that Azure Grimoire.
I don't think. I think I probably paid less than a tenner for it. Tenner, less than a
Wheel of
tenner.
Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action! Stop it! Stop it!
Yeah, the special effects. It's like turn it down a fraction now anyway. Cause you could probably alter the sound balance in the options, I suppose, but I ain't altered any of the settings. I say this is the first time it's been played on this Xbox. I think I probably bought it maybe in 2011 or something, probably when I had the Slim Xbox. Because I've got a feeling there was no save game on it, so I wouldn't have played it on this Xbox. I would have probably played it on the Slim, you know, the Slim that crapped out. And obviously, because I played it that long ago, the save would have never been put onto the cloud, would it? So, unfortunately, I need to get another Slim Xbox or a 360e, so I can rejig that hard drive. Some saves them on that hard drive, as far as I'm aware. You know, the ones that ain't in the cloud. I think you can just interchange the hard drives, Kyle, on a 360. You know, the modern 360s, not the old style 360 hard drive, you know. I don't think they're linked to the system, are they? I don't think you got to reformat them, have you? Oh, I you got to reformat it. Phantom Breakers Almanac. Never heard of that one. What's that one like? Like this sort of like semi 3D 2D, or is it like a polygonized 3D job?
I'm not into beating up kids. Why don't you just run on?
Phantom Breakers Almanac. Ah, look that one up. So I'm very much out the loop with modern games. I ain't bought a modern game in like over 2 years now. The last sort of like modern game that I bought was for PS4, and that was Yakuza Remastered. Because I wanted to make up the Yakuza series what I got. Because I got 0 and Kiwami 2 and is it the Song of Life, is it 6? And I wanted to get 3, 4 and 5 remastered to go with it. So that was the last game I do believe I bought. Modern gen, anyway.
You really are tough.
So this has been played on my 2009 era 360 Jasper that I bought. This is actually the like the third 360 that I bought. The first one crapped out. The replacement from Microsoft was terrible, so I bought another 360 and that crapped out within what, 48 hours. I think it crapped out the following day, and then I swapped it for this one in the store. They got me another one. So rather than going back to Microsoft, they wanted to tell me to send it back to Microsoft. I said, look, it's less than 2 days old. I want my money back. And they says, oh well, we've got another one in stock if you want it. I said, well, I'll have the other ones in stock then. But yeah, what a ridiculous thing to do. It's a Slim. Yeah, it's well for a modded 360. That's a good price, really. In here, about 80 quid, 85 quid. And I'll be tempted to buy a modded one, but I'm probably just gonna get the something out of CX or whatever for about 60 quid with a 2-year warranty, because I've got no faith in buying a second-hand one. And at least it's got a 2-year warranty with it if it does crap out. I mean, that Slim that I had, it was like quite dusty or nothing. I kept it clean. I used to move around the ports and everything, like, you know, around by the fan area and the exhaust. I never took it apart, never replaced the thermal paste on it. I probably should, but it just died, just crapped out. Just red ringed. It's 10, 11 years old, 10 years old. It was 10 years old, I think.
Sorry, just can't stand your face.
Oh, James, oh, is he? Or has he got one, has he? He's got a modded 360. Oh no, he said he was looking for one, because would he have Raiden Fighters EX? Was it Raiden Fighters EX or something? It was Raiden Fighters. Seriously, yeah. He said he was looking for an RGH or something, or a JTAG.
Come on, is that any way to
I suppose that's the way to go, really. You need to get something like a JTAG or something, and then you ain't got to bother with, you know, buying games, have you, as such.
What the hell are you doing?
You know, it's a mug's game now, isn't
I've
it?
got
To
a
be
whole
fair,
bunch of other questions you need to answer.
buying retro.
Make it easy on yourself and just stand there while I cut you up.
Whoa, you're asking for quite a bit. I have to say though, there's enough money.
Yeah, that's it. I suppose he wants to get into Japanese shooters. He's missed out on.
Ragna the Blood Edge.
That's got nothing to do with you.
Ah, but don't worry. I won't let anyone else touch you.
So I know James years ago from when he used to have a shop nearby where my parents lived. There was some sunny,
Yes, that's it.
you know, just a
Forgotten this feeling. To think that we'd meet like this
20-minute drive, quarter of an hour drive from where my mum and dad used to live years ago. I used to live with my parents years gone by.
kill each other. Ragna!
The wheel of fate is turning. Rebel 1.
So he used to have a really good shop, some nice little import shop. Well, it was a nice little game shop, but he had imports and official stuff, but he used to have a lot of import stuff as well. It's really nice shop he had. It was fairly popular then, wasn't it, the import scene, so it was quite a few market stores and things, and small shops used to carry the import stuff. You know, most town centres have got like a game shop that carried like an import, at least an import like shelf kind of thing, you know what I mean, or import corner. Import corner, the import section. That's what I like to used to like driving over to like Birmingham and going to the computer exchange there as well years ago. They had like a load of import stuff, obviously from the area. People used to go and take stuff in and trade it in regular must have, because there was always a massive selection of import stuff, you know, passing through that place. And then once the import scene sort of dried up, sort of in 2002, 2003, and sort of you saw it dry up as well, the likes of computer exchange. There's nothing there, just the odd really expensive item. Yeah, they've all long gone now. There's nothing, is there really? Like import stores that are like, you know, they're like what used to be. I think you do get some dotted about the country. But yeah, I used to really like. There was something a bit different when about going to looking around the import games. It's always like you see something new, wouldn't you? You know, rather than just the run-of-the-mill stuff that you used to get in like Electronic Boutique and that. Or Curry's, you know, and stuff like that. Probably Curry's really, to be honest. Like Curry's, Dixon's.
I'm not gonna finish you off this time, asshole. I still got a lot of questions, and I think you've got the answers. But I got bigger
Language.
fish to fry than you right now. So how about we continue this chat later?
Video game imports. No, I've no idea where that is. I've seen that. He sells stuff on eBay, doesn't he? Regular. And I think he has got a phone number because he used to, like, if you look on his page on eBay, he usually puts like photos of his cabinets and stuff, doesn't he? So obviously he's got a store somewhere. I think he's up north, isn't he? I've got a feeling he's up north. Used to be quite a few down south as well, didn't there? Like the Computer Exchange, there used to be one down in London. I remember going past that one. Was it Rathbone Place or something? Never went in there. It was a weekend I was down there with my missus and we were like, I was going to drag her into there and I was like, nah. It was a weekend away from games.
Yes, now that is fear, Ragna the Bloodedge. The creature that sleeps within you. It can sense my power and it is afraid.
What did you say?
It is the center of darkness. And
But yeah, video game imports, I'm sure he's on eBay, isn't he? As well.
Worst nightmare. Only your death can put an end to this nightmare. It is time for the eternal wanderer.
Yeah, I bet if you googled it, it'll probably tell you where it is. I've got a feeling it's up north somewhere.
So now I'm a nightmare? Getting tired of listening to your nonsense. Why don't you drop the hero crap so we can get this over with?
I am the white void. I am the cold steel. I am the just sword with blade in hand.
Game with import stuff, I sort of, when it comes to recollecting the stuff like the PC Engine, the Saturn and the Dreamcast stuff and that, I picked up like 2010 to 2015. I was just using eBay mostly. To me, that was the only place you could really get import stuff. Just you wouldn't see it about. You wouldn't see it out in the wild. You just see maybe the odd game here and there, and like some weird place like a cash converters for all places. You know, you might see like the odd import Dreamcast game here, cash converters. I think I remember paying a $5 for Giant Gram on the Dreamcast out of cash converters. I just now sitting in the window one day and I think I was looking through the town. I was looking through the window just out of curiosity. I think I was going to pop in there and see what CRTs I got, and I noticed they've got this Dreamcast game on the window. It's like, what the hell's that? It's something like a $5. Giant Gram Wrestling. Long gone now. That went on eBay. I think I probably sold it for about as much as what I paid for it. I'm sure it went on eBay.
This ain't over yet.
Ragna, win. Rebel 2, action.
No idea what I'm doing on here, but I seem to be getting quite a way into it. Oh, he says that's a kiss of death now, isn't it? That saying that. Again, just mashing the buttons and up for the best. See if I can finish him off. What you been playing anyway recently, Dylan? You playing anything particularly exciting? Sure. Yeah, they don't like the JAP, do they? They don't like the JAP. I don't know why. It's like a derogatory term, eh? JAP. Took delivery a bunch of Japanese shooters off Amazon the other day. Oh, cool. Amazon Japan. I have looked on Amazon. I do buy the odd thing from Amazon, but only rarely. I used to buy more stuff in the past. Me and the miss used to use Amazon regular. But Amazon these days, obviously it's all about the bloody postage cost, isn't it? Now loading. For how long that's on there, he don't really need it, does he? It's always annoyed me. I think they always do that to like to differentiate between the home versions and the arcade versions. Otherwise, you would never know, would you? It's one of my biggest gripes since the disc era, especially.
Complete. It's Ragna!
Just have a little spinny disc or something, you know. You see now loading, please wait.
Aww, looks like somebody's in a bad mood. Are you mad because we couldn't talk the last few times?
Hi, Katana.
I've got a body that can talk now. See? You remember
Super
how you
R-Type.
hurt me before? It really
Radius
hurt a
3.
lot. I bled a whole
Oh man, I had them. I've had them at one time. I've got Super R-Type now. I had R-Type 3 at one time, bro.
Ragna, you're injured.
Again, I was playing it, so I sold it.
Yourself.
I was like trying to get some money together to buy some AES games. I just let them go because they weren't really of any value at the time when I got rid of them.
Understand?
Well, I'll say R-Type 3 was. I think R-Type 2 got. I probably sold that for about 80 quid or something.
I finally have a body. We can finally be together. But you're so.
Comments loading. Oh no.
Wait for me to ask for your forgiveness.
Okay, Raiden 3.
Don't want to talk, hmm? Perhaps you'll open up after something a bit more.
Gradius 3's nice. Yeah, even with the slowdown, the old Super Famicom slowdown. He don't really hurt it that much, does he? I've got them on the PlayStation 2 Japanese. Gradius 3 and 4. So the PAL versions of them were the GIMP while they were 50 Hz, they didn't have the 60 Hz. I think I'm gonna get sniped here. Is this the final boss? Ragnar lost. You lose. You snooze, you lose. Oh, suck me into that thing, tell me there, look. Some of that. Again, look, it holds you in place, so it's hard to get out of. Glues you to the ground. Some of these, some of that. But you know, a lot of these you can use a shield, can't you? Use the shield, Luke. Oh, sake. I probably should have looked in the manual at the special move, shouldn't I? I'm surprised I lasted that long on that, to be fair. Yes, it is brutal. Because they took the slowdown out of it, didn't they? It is brutal. You're right.
You would come for me. Now we can finally be.
Yeah, they wiped the slowdown out of it, so it is me going, oh, call that slowdown, and yet, really, something like Gradius 3, it helps you, don't it, a bit of slowdown. She dodges them bullets. Yeah. They aren't good lookers. I know, the old disc spinner. See, just a now loading, it's always got on my wick. I always ever since like the Saturn used to do it, didn't he? And like and they were mega load times on the Saturn, were they? They were like a couple of seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds. Just have a little spinny disc. I think the only game on the Saturn that actually puts a little spinny disc on there, I think I've played is Wipeout. Just stick a little spinny disc on there, you know it's doing something. bear with us, put someone else on. But this is a good looking game, to be fair. It is a really good looking game. I'm actually running this in, I think it's, what's the resolution as well? I ain't running it in 1080p. There, 1360 by 768, which is almost like a laptop resolution, isn't it? So I've got some games that are downloaded on here as well, some Xbox Live games, but not many. It's the ones I've got saved on the hard drive, because this is the smallest hard drive that I've got for a 360, because it's the old style 360. I've only got 120 gig hard drive for this one. So the 250 gig one on the slim 360 is obviously sitting in the kaput 360. That's all I've got stored on here really, games wise. For can run stuff off the disc. I've stored some games on the hard drive, but obviously unlimited, in yeah, you're limited to what you can actually. Can keep stored on there. It's not a bad game. It's obviously better if you can play it in tight. The real 720p. Oh no. Do you really want to download this update? I'm just gonna take forever. No. Yeah, no worries. Cheers for dropping in, Dylan. Always good to chat, man. I say, enjoy your games. But yeah, real 720p. Real 720p. Syncing my cloud storage now, look. Obviously, I played this one. I played this one on the Slim 360. I played this one more recently as well. There's a save game on this. This was the 360 one. That was the, what they call it, the deluxe edition. Comes with the fat booklet and a music CD. Or should I say, soundtrack and digital art book. DVD. CD. Comes with a CD, does. Oh, it comes with a VHS. Comes with a free plastic brick. Oh, but yeah. Yeah, no, it's yeah, the slowdown does make it easier, like Dylan says. The Gradius 3 is tough without the slowdown. But it's still a little bit, it's really chuggy, isn't it? Saying that, Gradius 2 is a bit chuggy if you play the arcade version. It's just the gradius thing, isn't it, really? I just think the Super Famicom one's probably got more slow down than the arcade, hasn't it? Is that loud? Let's see what it's like when we're playing the game. This might be a bit loud. I think the new order mode's one that's widescreen, isn't it? Is that loud or is that not loud? It's a little bit loud, isn't it? Let's knock it down just a touch. It's fine, it was good. Alright, it's just sandy just a touch on the loud side. Normal. This is a good game, this is, even in the widescreen. I mean, I do like playing this in like tape mode, vertically. The difference between this and the PS3 one was a slowdown as well. I've got a feeling anything. I don't think it run quite as well, the PS3 version. They're pretty close. There's definitely a reason why I kept this one over the PS3. Well, just because of the achievements, obviously, on the Xbox. So it's more of an achievement hunter than the platinums and whatever, you know, on the PlayStation. The medal system, whatever it is on the PlayStation. Never bothered at all with me. Score on the PlayStation. Gamer score, wherever it is. Give it a pause. 8-bit boy. 8-bit SNK boy. Alright, mate. How you doing? Didn't notice the time. What games did you miss? BlazBlue, yeah. Should have kept a smart bomb for this guy, shouldn't I? He was gone then. But yeah, I hope you're doing good. 8-bit SNK boy. You having a good week? Tuna sort out his PC? He said he had to change the motherboard on it, didn't he? Is it a BIOS update? I thought you could just reflash your BIOS anyway and just get an update for that. They think that would render it dead. Shooters. They look great, don't they? But nightmare to play when you're on a screen. You got to pause it, haven't you? Come on, let's get careful. Oh, his computer crashed during the update of the BIOS. So what did he actually just like? So does that like bricky? You would have thought you'd be able to just like, you know, restart the BIOS update when you flash it again, you know what I mean? You'd think, you know, it would be, you know, sort of foolproof in that way. That's bad luck, eh? I suppose the same sort of thing could happen when you like update your Xbox, I suppose, because it validates it, doesn't it, and then it applies the update. But I suppose if it crashed while it was applying the updates, the same sort of thing could happen, couldn't it? You know, your PlayStation or whatever, anything that you update, you know, like that, even hardware update. Know what I'm thinking about, does he? Yes, he's bricked it. Yeah, I don't know, you'd think you would, wouldn't you? You'd think you'd have a backup BIOS. You'd think you'd just be able to, like, was it your old F10 or whatever, when you boot it up and it goes into, like, you think it wouldn't actually overwrite the BIOS until, you know, if it was confirmed, what you say, backup BIOS. Don't think about the BIOS, to be fair. It's the only time you go into the BIOS really is when you need to be messing with stuff. Something's gone wrong, maybe. I think the only time I've used a BIOS on this laptop is when it gave a black screen. The one time the screen didn't come on, so it told you to load it up into the BIOS and then restart it, and then it was alright. So let's say I had to look it up on the phone how to get into the BIOS, because they vary, don't they? Some are like you got to keep pressing the F2 key, and some on the F10 or whatever. And I've had to go into the BIOS a few times with that old Toshiba I got. I'll have another go with this. 8-bit SNK boys on holiday. Whoa, that's nice. Enjoy your time off, mate. Half term now. Got little skiddy winks them everywhere, are they? You gotta avoid them little kiddos everywhere, being a freaking nuisance. Yeah, half term it is. I didn't realise it was half term. My sister talking to one of the neighbours, said, oh, the kids are off half term. Oh, really? Oh, God. It's going to be a nightmare when you get to the supermarket, then, eh? So it's at least the parents say blocking up all the bloody roads near the schools. And school time. Would you pain in the arse? He's going down too well, is he? Life already. Yeah, I just thought, oh, I'll play the old 360, the old 360, which was the backup 360, and I almost got rid of it at one time. So I thought, well, am I ever going to really bother using that old 360? Well, I'm glad I kept hold of it, because for all the talk about the slim 360s being, you know, like bomb-proof, obviously they are. Yeah, the dual BIOS, he's weird, isn't he? You'd have thought there would have been a dual BIOS. You know, at least like, you know, he wouldn't activate until it was updated, you know, kind of thing, you know. That's weird, some sort of like backup. Surely there's another backup. Did he not make like a backup disk or anything? Or couldn't he use something like that? I don't know, maybe he's got to go back to the manufacturer then. I don't know how old it was. How old was it? I just know, because I did catch him Sunday night, I don't think, did I? I was watching a film with the missus. And he don't do a late Sunday now, does he, Tuna? I think he's usually finished around about 11, isn't he? And I know on Saturday he said about his computer crapped out, so I think he was late starting Saturday, wasn't he? But I meant to ask him how old it was. I don't think it was that old, was it? It's like a mini PC he got. Yeah, that's the thing. See, to me, if it's an optional update, I don't bother anymore. I think it's like the Xbox, it forces the updates on you, doesn't it? It's like PlayStation, they force them bloody updates on you. Obviously, they're snooping on what you're doing, ain't they? Making sure you ain't got any sort of dodgy software on there, or something to do with the bloody keeping the system flowing. It's keeping an eye on what you're doing, making sure you ain't dodging something. Yeah, you thought that was the enemy. Oh, this is the boss. Size them guns. Size them guns. Oh yeah. Do some smart bombs. Oh, you tart. Yeah, to be fair, yeah, I know. I like the early finishes. The late ones when he's on till half one. Sometimes they're a bit late, aren't they? So on a Saturday but a Sunday. It's like me. I was watching film and then I was like, oh, look at the time, and it was like getting on after 11. But then I ended up bloody going on My Life in Gaming stream. They were streaming some. What was they playing? Final Fight 2 on the Super Nintendo. I was watching a bit of that for a couple of hours. Tuna-san, he had his PC that he connects. I think he's the one in his cab, is he, or is it just the one he used for streaming? Or I know he said he had his Mr. Retro Tuna die. He had his PC crap out on him. We'll put someone else on anyway. Bear with us. We're going to push through some of these games because I seem to spend an absolute age on BlazBlue, you know. I think it was his big boy PC. Oh, really? Oh, God. I know, he said he was 180 quid just for the motherboard, but I wouldn't know because I ever paid for any PC parts apart from when I bought laptops. I never bought a motherboard for a PC. I've always had downers. People have always donated. Like father-in-law, he always used to like upgrade his PCs, and then I'd end up with his cast-offs ever since his 486 eras to his Pentiums. I think I got a Pentium 3 or something like that. Yeah, I've always had the cast-offs. Too tight to spend money on a box on a PC, apart from laptops, obviously. Well, no, I used to see him in like the likes of Maplins and stuff. They were cheap, were they? Never cheap. I did think about it one time, just building a little tower, but I never did. So I miss Maplins. I mean, well, the cheapest was it Maplins, but at least it was useful. It was a useful shop, wasn't it? Useful store, I thought. It was fairly useful. I don't mind it. Now, I am usually a fan of these games. For this one, I don't mind the look of it. They call them, is it Muju or Muhu, whatever they are? Like Dynasty Warrior style games. Now, I'm usually a fan of these games at all, but I don't mind this one. It's just the art style of it. It's really, really like nice as well. Now, easy once you're a fan of these at all, but I really don't mind this one. Again, it's a game I played a bit on the other Xbox. I don't think I played it much at all on this. Had a couple of quick goes on it. I don't think I've got any save games on it, I don't know. Quiet, innit? There's That's like standardisation with video games using the music and stuff. But yeah, they usually say, "I'll make a backup," don't they? Or to save it on a disc or a USB stick or something. But again, who does he? I don't think I have. So who does these days? That's really, you really should, shouldn't you? Back up your stuff when you can, but like on memory sticks and stuff. But you generally don't think about making them back up for your system, do you? The last one I made a backup for was the Veil. Well, this ain't backwards compatible, so I'm going to bother saving it on the cloud. Save it in the hard drive. Well, there's actually one in there. It's probably when I was playing it the other day. Could have told them. Why not? But I'm going to put it on mild. So it's similar to sort of like Dynasty Warriors in it. You're just sort of roaming around and punching and kicking and making people explode. Typical Fist of the North Star gameplay. For yeah, you can sort of like the multi combos as well.
We're Kendo's army! Dare to resist, and Lord Kendo will make you pay!
So very bloody, just like typical Fist of the North Star. They explode, don't they? Like that. Like you do all the 1,000 punches and whatever. And if you actually make them into character.
Now, carve the enemy apart!
Trying to figure which way you move the camera, so behind you, and you can move the camera around with the left trigger as well. Sort of helps. As you can't see any of the characters.
Now is our chance.
Nice bit of motion blur there. Keep it even more fuzzier than the normal graphics. It's a typical, you got to sort of wipe out as many enemies as you can in certain areas to move on to the next. Sort of like arena based in it really, these games.
Time to swing the momentum.
Yeah, I've seen the Versus game. Yeah, is that one on the Atomy's Wave or something like that, or the Atomy's Wave, if you want to call it? So you move the camera around, sort of the areas open up, and you move from one area to another. It's a little bit better than last battle on the Mega Drive, just a touch. So cinematics ain't too bad. Gameplay's a bit lightweight. I just thought I'd play something a bit different. Did add a sequel to this as well. Managed to pick that up cheap at one point, and that's gone because that was as good as this. The sequel was as good as the original. Well, as I say, this one. The sequel ain't very good. Ken's Rage 2. Ain't very good at all. I was very impressed with that.
Matt, you must bear witness to this final battle.
Sorry, what's the chat? PlayStation 2. Is it on PlayStation 2 as well, was he? Oh, okay. Well, I knew it was on the Tommy's Wave. PlayStation 2. Do I think it got released outside of Japan now? Yeah, I've seen the Atomy's Wave one. That looks pretty cool. Which is the one that's got like there's one got like a glitch in it where it's got like you can just like there's a loop where you can get stuck in some sort of like special move, and it's just like loops and loops and loops and loops and loops and loops, and the energy never goes down, it never finishes, and you can just keep on juggling the character forever. Is that game, or is that something else? Going. Well, I mean, look, this is the sort of thing that I hated in this era. There's obviously there's a gap there, look, but why can't he get through it? There's a gap there, but why can't he get through it? I mean, there's nothing physically stopping him going through there, look, apart from the invisible walls. It's the sort of thing I used to hate. I used to really get on my wick. Like that. Jump. Just jump over it. Okay, jump over it. Is she gonna make me get down the hole? Can we get down the hole? No. So he's telling me to go this way, but how do I go this way? Can you let me get through there? No. Oh, I have to kick the rocks out the way. The wall really blocking the way. Great.
Force your way past? Fine by me.
It's pretty good looking for a PS2 game. I ain't seen the PS2 version. I've only ever seen it on the Tommy's Wave. It's like he's playing it back in the day. I can't remember how far gone he. Probably not mega far, only probably a couple of levels in, I would have thought. Again, it was an expensive game when I picked this up. Probably picked it up in a sale, it's probably less than a tenner. So here we go, there's a guy from the intro, look. Where's his horse? Again, Fist of North Star, now Fist of North Star, but I don't really know the story, much about the story, you know what I mean?
In the not so
Alright, so
future.
Fist of North Star, yeah, 361. How you doing? What you been up to? Playing much?
Self-enveloped in the flames of nuclear war. The seas dried up, the land cracked. All life appeared to have been wiped from the face of the earth. But the human race lived on. The world returned to a time when sheer strength held ultimate sway.
Borderline LCD.
Could I have another cup?
Look that up. Probably a fair few cinematics in this, I would have thought. Obviously, being as though it's the source materials, what it is.
Thank you. I feel much better. Kenshiro, what's your name?
Ha! Good luck. She can hear, but she can't.
Oh, okay.
Speak. Mind you,
Oh, yeah, I'll look that
after
one up.
What she went through, she saw her whole family slaughtered in front of her very eyes. Now she's just another mouth to feed for the village.
Cheers.
Whoa. Well, sorry about that. Hey, quit staring at me, will you?
It hurts. Doesn't it? This little girl's young eyes have already seen too much suffering.
CX. The CX. Missy got the mention. CX loves real. Getting on that CX roulette.
I did a little magic to let you speak. She will, when she wants to badly enough.
To be fair, Computer Exchange was alright at one time, Warrior. I think it still serves a purpose now, doesn't it? Problem is, if everyone's trading in crap, all you're going to get out of CX is crap.
You're fighting too.
Hey, she
If it's just a dumping ground for crap, it's going to be the pickup place for crap, unfortunately. Watch the original anime.
Nuclear war.
Yeah, I'd say I've never watched Fist of North Star anime. I've watched very few anime videos, in all fairness. And brother was more into them stuff like Akira and that, but I never really was that bothered.
The strong ruled the streets with an iron fist, slaughtering the weak to steal food and water. The people of this world were broken and defeated. In their despair, they clung to a single ray of hope. That someone might rescue them from their misery. That a hero might free them from their tormentors. That a savior might fill the world with light once again.
It's quite a long cutscene, isn't it? This, huh?
From amidst the rubble, that he
rather lengthy.
Hey, just who do you think you are, huh? You know who I am?
You are already dead.
Chapter 1. A cry from the heart.
It's freely available on YouTube, is he? I'll probably have to watch it. Yeah, it's definitely Alexis Dynasty shoulder pads he's got on there. Very nice. I think he was trying out to get into Falcon Crest.
Shall feel the fury of my fists.
Shall feel the fury of thy fists. Yeah, I remember this stage. Good in here. Let's have a piggyback.
Those guys are part of a gang called Z that's terrorizing this region.
I'll play this with your thumbs. You'll play with your fingers. Easy. Fiddling with the bloody X and Y button for the combos.
Now we'll have some fun. What is this?
Oh, I shouldn't really hit him, should I? Is he an innocent?
I'll never forget this.
What's going on? See me here? What's he doing here? Oh, it's like the FMV at the start. It's well over the top, innit? It's like last battle on the Mega Drive when they explode into the the balls of blood and stuff, innit? It's obviously, I suppose the anime's the same, innit? You know. See, I've seen it in the wrong way because I'm looking at the map, am I? Should be going down here, look. Destroy that lamppost. Yeah. Just wipe out the lamppost. What's these lot doing? Oh, wiped out the villages. Oh no. Fancy wiping the civilians out like that. Enter a state of meridian shock. The electrical charge enveloping him. Wunderbar. Oh yeah.
You think you are, huh?
Feel the power.
Land you're on. Jump. Ready to This is it, you scum. Get ready to die.
So I suppose it does make sense, this kind of game being a Fist of North Star-esque, you know, like suiting a Fist of North Star, I suppose, with all the multiple enemies being beaten the crap out of. Oh, Hoku 200 Crack Fist. Javelin Crows.
Anything that can't be eaten is just garbage. And I hate garbage. Blow it all up.
Focus gauge. Yeah, something like these, you got to put quite a bit of time in it, yeah, you know.
What is this?
It's like the old school pulling up stuff, to be honest. It's like these, you probably got to put a couple of hours in just to get to the second and third stage. Yeah, seem to go on forever, don't they? Let's pause, have a look at the chat. Bought a copy of Sonic 3 from CEX yesterday. Boxed and complete. So what did you do? You get it through the post, or? I've got an Asian Sonic 2 as well. I have an Asian PAL Sonic 2. It's pretty much the same cartridge, isn't it? It's pretty much the same game, sorry. Sure have. They did change the shape of the cartridge slightly on some of them, didn't they? Actually, I ain't sure if I have. I think it's a Japanese cartridge in an Asian PAL box. Actually, thinking about it. Got the moves list. Here's a move list. Normal attack. Just constantly punch the X. Charge attack 1Y. Hold down the Y button. Strong attack X and Y. Remember all these. Remember all these. So we got how many? Six X's. 1Y, hold down Y, X and Y, and XXY. So he does that kicky attack, innit? That one, if I look at it. And then we got oh, I don't think you're supposed to kick that though. Idiot. Ah, the oldie ragdoll physics. Grab your enemies with the RT, then use again. Oh.
Told you, these guys are out of their minds.
It's the RT to grab them just seems wrong.
This is it, you scum! Get ready to die!
And unfortunately, the camera's sort of forced on you, isn't it? That perspective there is forced on you.
Help us! Please!
Rescue the villagers. This is going to go on forever at this level. I was going to put this on for half an hour.
Keep your worthless cash! All we want is food! Bring it out! What's your problem?
How did you miss him with all them about?
Die, punks! Die, punks! Help me!
Is that he? Is that he? Is there one left? Oh, it was him here. Oh.
I'm not ready to...
I said explosion. Might be GIP shaped. Because it's weird if you look at some of the PAL Asia ones, them like
They must be being held by their boss. Come on!
shaped almost like the English PAL ones, ain't they? But they've got a different Mega Drive logo on them, like it's a gold M, isn't that? Gold M, and is it a gold M and a red D, rather than the green and the red? Going the wrong way, ain't we? We're running the way of the villagers, aren't we? Should be going the other way, though. Into running motion. Yeah, I think I just wasted these 100 crackfish there. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it's no Ninja Gaiden, is he? Or Ninja Gaiden, whatever you want to call it. It's alright, but these kind of games, the Dynasty Warriors games, I am the biggest fan of Dynasty Warrior games. But it's, I think it's purely like the style of this one, obviously, and they've got the Fist of the North Star linked to it. It's kind of kept me interested in it, even though the gameplay is very much almost Dynasty Warriors-esque in it. There's a term for it, isn't there? A Japanese term for it. Is it Mushu or something?
This is it, you scum! Get ready to die! Help me! I'm not ready to... the superior mind now! This is it, you scum! Get ready to die!
It looks like you won't understand until you die.
What a piece of me! Help me! What a piece of me! Mess with
Even more of them coming in now, look.
slaughtered like animals! Help me!
Exactly, what the... What the Frank Mitchell? Oh man. Exactly, they must do, aren't they? Oh, nice. Nice bit of weightlifting there. It's the only way to work out, innit?
Your puny fists couldn't even hurt a fly.
Zeed. Not Neo Zeed. Predator Gaming HD. How's Jay? What's he got there? He's got some symbol, some green symbol.
She spoke? I don't believe it.
Are you him? Are you the son of a bitch who killed my men?
Son of a what? Be cool about it, you grab him up. Right, you gotta grab him and he's like that. What's he doing? Come on. We got him. Get like that. Get like that. Oi! A bit of that. We grab him. Come on, let's grab him. Can we grab him? We got him. We should have given him 1,000 punches, shouldn't we? The star of death will shine upon you. Doing good? Just grab him. That didn't no good, did he? Oh well. No idea what I'm doing here, but say the 100 crack fist at him. 100 crack fist. Oh. Oh, you go like that. You go like that. Did not like that. Oi. Bring it on, he says bring it on. They always say that, don't they? Bring it on then. Go on, bring it on. And again. Ooh! Fist of penitence. Pop. What did he do? Pop his ears. Come on.
This is it, you scum! Get ready to die!
I gotta take all these out as well, have I? Come on. What's that? The nipple twist of penitence. Got him in the nipples. Nipple twang. Got him in the nipple twang. Whoa. No, we don't do we? Don't do we? It's pressing the button too quick.
Hear the screams of those I killed before.
It's supposed to be great when you know what you're doing in this game. Oh man. Come on. You're stuck in a corner there with a dodgy camera. Let's get out of there. Come on. Come on. Get away from me. He's doing me head in. Yeah, I think I should have got the boss with that, not him. I'm getting well agitated now. Come on. Grab him, finish him off, do me head in. He got away then. We got him finally. Oh, B. Oh, shit. I thought I'd only got to do it the once. Arsehole. So we got sugar.
You are already dead.
So we got Y, A, Y, Y, B, Y, Y, B, X. Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? You gonna make me do some more? Oh yeah, that was hard work. God, you put a shift in doing that. Oh, decent car boot find, yeah, no, it's like gold, eh? A few car boots that I've been to, though, to be fair, I've usually struck out, usually been crud, not gold. Did I say, yeah, I was probably like more car boots was more like mid 2005, 6, 7 sort of era. My second phase, I don't think so. I think we'll be saving the game and playing something else. We'll be putting something else on. It's plastered on my head in. Yeah, you see, should have done that earlier, man.
I've seen more than you can imagine.
Oh, he's broke the third wall. Dream mode. Okay, I'm sure I've got that far, but I played it before. I've got past this, but I can remember. Obviously, it's been years since I've played it properly. Yes, we wish to save. Wish to save and play something else. Oof, that was enough. Chapter 2. We'll leave it there. We'll put someone else on.
That where Hokuto appears, chaos follows.
Bear with us. Yeah, definitely have to continue that one another day. So I can't remember if I've actually played this on backwards compatibility or not. House of the Dead 3. But bear with us. I'll be back in like.
December 18th, 1998. The year 2000.
A minute.
And now. Dangerous enemy mankind has ever encountered.
We lost contact with Rogan. We can't wait any longer.
I promised Mom that I'd bring him home. Let's go, G.
Lisa, keep running!
Got to believe in yourself, T. Oh, terrible. I'm not gonna stop until I find my dad.
Fly under it! Rogan, where are you? What's his name over here?
G, over there!
Let's do this quickly. What a mess. See ya.
The House of the Dead 3. 18th, 1998. The year 2000. And now.
Yeah, cheers for hanging about, anyone still here. Yeah, I think it has got some sort of like extras on it, and this version's got some extra options and hidden stuff on it, and like bonus stuff, I should say. Bonus stuff's the word, in I'm looking for bonus stuff.
Let's go,
Magnavox Odyssey, man, what for a £5? That's cheap, eh? Yeah, I've never really heard of a Magnavox Odyssey, but I'm sure they're pretty expensive out there if you got to pick them up. I've never heard of one until about what? About 10 years ago or 15 years ago, something like that. I think I might have been watching Steve Benway or somebody, and I was like, Magnavox Odyssey, what the hell's that? That's like a really early console, isn't it? Yeah, you can unlock it on the original Xbox. Koyo said that too. I still prefer the Dreamcast one. I have unlocked it on the original Xbox. But the Dreamcast one's better though, eh? It's had the greatest port on the Xbox. You'd like a G7000? That's a Philips one, isn't it? Was it a G7000 or GX7000? I can't remember. G7000, was it? The video pack one, was it called the Philips video pack, was it? Again, you won't be able to play this without, with the light gun. You'd have to, I'm going to have to place the controller, obviously. No idea how glitchy this is going to be running through 360 backwards compatibility. I don't think it is that glitchy. I think it probably has some performance issues, I would have thought. Yeah, you can unlock House of the Dead too. But I've always preferred House of the Dead 2 on the actually running on the Dreamcast. I have played it on this. It's like there's a hidden Panzer Dragoon in the original in Auto, isn't there? The original Panzer Dragoon's hidden in there, I believe. It is, isn't it? I think it is. And obviously it's always better on the original hardware, eh? See there, you got the movie. Probably crashes it on here, that's how you're gonna do it. Seeing that, I know that's unlockable. Survival mode, time attack, options, good options. I think you can change the pointer car. Screen adjustment. Right. Got light gun settings, maybe not. Controller configuration. Look at that, that's the old Duke control, look at that. Actually, looking at that, I don't have to it's A shoot as well. I want right to reload. Don't know. Would that left? Yeah, left probably is better to reload actually. Defaulty. Left to reload, right to shoot. I don't want right to shoot. We want right to speed up. That'll do. Yeah, well, on Dead or Alive 1's, it's a separate disc, innit? It's a separate disc on the Xbox. But on Ultimate, I've got Ultimate, Dead or Alive Ultimate, and it's on a separate disc, innit? It's the Saturn version anyway, innit? It's any arcade version, is it? Unfortunately, it's the Saturn version, which is alright with the arcade, is it? I do like House of the Dead 4 as well. That's good on PlayStation 4. Or PlayStation 3, sorry. PlayStation 4. Down PlayStation 4, is it? There's a game that I keep meaning to play that I ain't played in ages, Project Zero. No, Fatal Frame.
Run! Damn. Let's do it. Yes, sir.
They're quite as much fun as it without the light gun, these games. That's the problem with releasing them on the Switch, or they were a bit of a pointless exercise. If they're light gun, they lose a lot of the appeal, don't they?
We can't let everyone's death be in vain. Hurry!
Time attack. That was a bit poor, Worry. So, Japanese version of this is better with frame rate. PC version's better with the frame rate. I don't know. I think the original Xbox one's the best version. Obviously, this is only just running in backwards compatibility mode. To actually like emulating it, innit?
The House of the Dead.
You say the Xbox hardware was in the original arcade, or it's I'd say the Xbox version is the best version, the original Xbox. Personally. Plus you can get to use the light gun on it as well. That's the trouble with modern shooters. If you can't use a light gun or a pointer, these types of games have failed, are they? This like PS3,
yes, sir.
You could kind of use a light gun on it, couldn't you? So, original Xbox, PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2 was probably the last real like console that used a proper light gun, wasn't it?
Are we the only ones left? No one's responding. We're running out of time. Let's move out. We can't forget our mission.
You know, regular releases, because this was the only light gun game as far as I know on the original Xbox.
We can't let everyone's death be in vain. Hurry!
I do like House of the Dead 4. It's pretty good. I think there's something about like the slightly low res graphics on the Original Xbox sort of suit this style of game as well, don't they? It makes the effects look a little bit more like cinematic as well. I think you can have games look a little bit too high resolution for it. You know what I mean? Sort of all the faults in the design and stuff go when stuff's too high res. I'm a fan of games when you can count the polygons by looking at them. That's probably one of the big pet hates with like the N64 with that the low polygon counts. It's awful.
We found it. Damn. You're...
Neo Z, there's Neo Z, dude. How you doing, Chris?
No matter what the doctors say, I'll gladly step into forbidden territory if it will save your life.
Yeah, just playing the original House of the Dead 3 disc, backwards compatible on the 360.
It's been 2 weeks since we lost contact.
Original again, the original disc.
You ready, Lisa?
I promised Mom that I'd bring him home. Let's go, G.
So I think this does have some kind of like frame rate dips because it's obviously been emulated, the backwards compatibility. Better to play it on the original Xbox really. Pretty sure they say backwards compatible on the Xbox One, is it? It's one of them games that only runs through 360 backwards compatibility. Continue already.
Get away!
The Xbox gun was awful, you got to crank your brightness up. I don't know, I thought it was alright. I thought it was a bit of my CRT, Chris. Which one did you have? That Mad Catz one? I got like a Mad Catz one, it wasn't much at all. I don't pay a lot for it. I think it was a tenner.
What?
I know you could get like the multi-format ones as well, couldn't you? I think it's one that looked like a Beretta or something.
Let's keep going.
So I've played this in backwards compatibility mode on the Slim, I'm sure, in the past. I think probably what put me off was the dips in the frame rate on this.
Hey.
So the performance on the original Xbox is faultless really, isn't it? So I never had any trouble with the light gun of picking up the CRT. And I don't usually crank up the contrast on my televisions, to be fair.
Calm down there.
We can't go this way.
I think I only ever had trouble with one light gun, and that was a Saturn one that I bought from eBay, a Japanese seller, and when it turned up, it was working because the lens had moved out of place. Apart from now, but I've never really had any trouble with the light guns. I've even got one for the Master System, but I barely use it. Silent scope. Oh no, I got a silent scope gun. I've got some Mad Cats, like a pistol.
You alright, Lisa?
Yeah, just a little shaken up.
One tastes like an Uzi. It's that kind of style, you know, like a small, like a machine gun style pistol. Mad Cats thing. Coffee, and I bought that used.
Was my father always involved in missions like this?
Yeah.
Green and black thing. I have no idea what the name of it is.
Survived by the skin of our teeth. What do you think your father did for a living?
Sniper scope.
Look, Daniel. It's the key. This will remove the barrier between life and death. You don't need to fear anything anymore, Daniel. Not even
No,
death.
I have got silent scope, but I've got silent scope on the PlayStation 2. Can't remember if I ever owned it on the Dreamcast. Don't think I did.
Lisa, wait!
Unauthorized personnel detection.
This isn't
Security
good.
systems activated.
Lisa,
Priority level 3
this way.
areas will be locked down. All
Gee, over there.
Not even Rogan was this persistent.
So I really need to figure out a better HD solution for the original Xbox. Don't really want to buy a retro thing because number one, it's bloody expensive, and two, I don't think I'd use it that often anyway, because I tend to connect everything up to SCART anyway, so it's only through streaming that I use the HDMI for a lot of these older consoles like the Xbox and the PlayStation 2. So it just seems a bit excessive just for recording on YouTube and streaming.
Looks like we got away.
You know, if there was sub 80 quid or whatever, it wouldn't be so bad, would it? But when you're talking like 200 and 300 quid, it's a lot of money for purely for that reason. If that's the case, I'd rather be buying a new console or something. You know. Oh, another credit. Feed it another credit. HDMI adapter. Without putting an LCD in the actual scope like the arcade. Yeah, but the thing is, that's the only problem with it, innit? The arcade one has got like that's the proper TV scope thing, innit? You look through the scope, don't you? It's just zoomed in on the screen, innit? On the old versions, it's just like looking like in a third-person shooter style scope on the screen, and it just zooms in on that little bit of the screen, doesn't it? You sort of move the scope around the screen, don't you? But his DIY SOS is worst nightmare, this guy here.
Hey, don't touch me there. Looks like he's going all out. Let's go up.
Well, don't worry about the vultures. Least of his worries. Where did they come from? They were there before, was it? And again, another credit gone. Yeah, I was thinking again an HDMI adapter or whatever. There's an adapter city around here. I think I've been buying an adapter for every old console I got now. It's another bloody 30 odd quid. Sights all over the shop.
Just back off already.
Shoot him in the head. Come on, you ain't got much energy left. Have we got him finally? No? Yeah? Finally?
When a lady says no, she means it.
Oh, they get cheesy though there. The lines get cheesier. What you been up to anyway, Chris? Been playing much? Many games?
I'm sorry. I should have
Gotta get Sega cheese.
You're being awfully honest, aren't you? Don't sweat it.
Don't come, don't come.
How come I'm so
Fucking
stubborn in front of my dad?
Pardon my language. I used to do that too.
Daniel, have I stepped outside the bounds of human morality? Most of my researchers have left me.
It must have been the vax. Oops. Google's gonna cut me off now.
You getting along with Rogan?
I don't know. My father always put work ahead of his family. I barely have any memories of him spending time with Mom and me.
Ouch. That's pretty harsh.
Well, what do you expect? He's always
Mostly
making us
16-bit
worry.
stuff.
I should
Cool.
slap him upside the head for Mom.
It's been had a bit of a, like a weird PS3 and Xbox 360 drive recently, playing stuff on there. I don't know why.
Watch out for the tentacles.
You know, and I just thought, oh well, I'll play a bit of backwards compatible stuff as well, because this is sort of like semi-old retro, you know. So you could really class 360 stuff from PS3 retro, can you? It's not that strictly retro, is it? I don't class anything, you know, within the last 15 to 20 years, whatever. Quite the retro stage. I mean, even this don't really look that retro, is it? Even though this is what, like 20 years old, is it? 2003 is. Man, come on, reload.
It's like we're in some giant plant.
Lisa, back me up.
Back him up. No bonus. Didn't even kick in the shin. He's lost his bonus, look. Oh, game over. It's game over again. Oh, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, like this, I'm pretty sure they say backwards compatible on Xbox One. Same with Outrun 2 in Coast to Coast. It's highly annoying. I just wish they were backwards compatible on Xbox One. Much like the original Ninja Gaiden. That ain't compatible, is he? There's only Ninja Gaiden Black, or Gaiden Black, whichever you want to call it. There's quite a few original Xbox games that ain't compatible with the Xbox One. I mean, most of them were backwards compatible on the 360, but they had issues, didn't they, emulating? Quite why they'd have issues emulating the original Xbox. It's a strange one, doesn't it, really? That you'd have issues emulating the original Xbox. Just the way it was, I suppose. "20-year-old games retro." Yeah, exactly. It's semi-retro in it if it's 15 years old. It's heading for Retro City. We take quite a ride here. It's on the slow train to Retro City. Eh? Next stop, Retro City. Unlike the selfie, she looks like a zombie already. Oh man. Yeah, I've got a VGA adapter. That's what I use when I've the VGA to HDMI. Pred, I've already got one of them, mate. That's what I use when I'd use the streams for the Dreamcast. Yeah, this is definitely in Retro City now. This one. Don't know how old is he? 2002, yeah. 2002. He probably got released in 2003 in the home, didn't he? My eyesight's failing me. I can't see the back of the box. I'll tell you something though. The booklet is like mega. I don't know if it's got every language in the EU when it got released, but the booklet's like mega. It has it's got 1,000 languages in it. Or has he? I don't know. What languages has he got? Finnish, Swedish, somewhere else, Norwegian, Polish. It's got them all in here. It's got the United Nations in here, I tell you. In this booklet. This booklet's that thick. I mean, I've picked the box off the shelf. I was like, man, that box feels heavy. That does. You know, that case. It's like because the booklet's like. It's got the Argus catalogue included with it.
And now,
Yeah, I know. You always want more though, don't you? With the backwards compatibility. Should be happy that you got what we did, but same with all the systems. But it would just save a lot of grief, wouldn't it, trying to get upscalers and God knows what else if they just made the things backwards compatible, you know. But they don't want you playing your old games, are they, these companies? They want you buying the new HD remastered, are they? Bear with us. We'll put someone else on.
The most dangerous enemy mankind has ever encountered.
We lost contact with Rogan. We can't wait any longer.
I promised Mom that I'd bring him home. Let's go, G.
Lisa, keep running!
Got to believe in yourself. Oh, terrible. I'm not gonna stop until I find my dad.
Scant disregard for the game, just ejected it. Should have probably reset it. Pump the undead full of lead. That's what it says on the back of the box. New shotgun inflicts devastating damage. Intense graphics bring every gory detail to life. Huge interactive levels contain massive armies of zombies. There's a fair few on the screen, I've got to admit. Oh, you language is an Esperanto. What's Esperanto? The hell's Esperanto? Dead or Alive 4 you can play on the Xbox One. Dead or Alive 4. Yeah. Shout out to the EU, I know. Yeah, shout out to NATO for making us all pay twice as much as what we needed to for our fuel. But anyway, let's play Sonic and Sega Racing before we get political.
Sega.
You got a soft mod your PS3, Neo? Chris, I should say. Chris, not Neo Zed. Soft mod your PS3. Oh no, I've heard a lot of people say soft mod the PS3. Again, this one ain't backwards compatible, is it? And you get All-Star Racing transformed is. And it was free on Xbox Live as well, why? Yells Esperanto. Yeah, I've got a. Anyway, what I was saying before, I've got a HDMI adapter for the Dreamcast. I've got two of them, so before I'm sure I've mentioned it before on the stream. Yeah, and that's another thing. It only runs through the VGA. The VGA is alright, progressive, but some of the games ain't VGA compatible, aren't they? So again, you gotta bulk the ROMs to get them to work, here, or the dodgy tricks like plugging the cables in and out, and get them to boot, passive protection thing or whatever. Everyone's favourite Sega mascot, Sonic.
Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing!
Feel the Sonic love. There is a lot of fan service. Yeah, I like him. I do. Some people I mean, admittedly, when they first announced they was doing Sonic Racing or whatever, a Sonic Racing game, I was like, well, what's Sonic doing in a car? You know what I mean? But maybe he just likes to drive. And this one, I've only played a tiny bit of this. Played it on, I played it on the Slim 360. I must not have saved it on the cloud. I probably hadn't got it connected up to the internet at the time. I probably just hadn't reconfigured it for our newer router or whatever we got. Probably wasn't even connected to the router. Probably playing it offline, so it never saved the games. Probably saved on the hard drive. So. Billy Hatcher. Anyone play Billy Hatcher? I don't mind Billy Hatcher.
Sonic.
Got a feeling I've got all the content on this as well. Sure I have.
Whale Lagoon.
She's got the outrun course on it. She uses an outrun course on it.
You've joined us at Seaside Hill, and then we got a race.
Yeah, the VGA is nice on the Dreamcast, to be fair. I say. So I suppose it's really nice if you can get the original VGA running to a CRT as well. I'm sure Johns has mentioned that before about the CRT with the VGA. I've never had a VGA cable at the time when I've got a VGA CRT, well, VGA monitor, computer monitor.
Just call me Sonic.
Screen tearing on there, see? It's probably because it's been forced over 720p, I don't know.
Amigo is leading the pack like a conga.
I remember getting it, I bought this off eBay, I'm sure I did. It's a new seal, old stock. I think I paid a tenner for it. Bad looking though, it's nice and sharp looking. But I do prefer the gameplay in Transformed. It's a bit more, it's more like wacky, and so you got the flying and stuff as well. And obviously you got the boats as well. Yeah. Got land, sea, and air in it. This is a good game. I'm glad I got it. I never played this one when it got launched. I played this after playing Racing Transformed on the Wii U. Oh! It's a bad. Plays well. I mean, the handling's pretty good on it. Still got the VGA CRT hooked up. Really? Esperanto was a universal language for international communication, promoted as the international language. Esperanto? I don't know. Bought new old stock All-Stars and transformed on the PS3. Keep them physical forever. Exactly. Well, there's no harm if you can pick them up cheap, is it? You know what I mean? Stuff like this and transformed, I bet they're cheap to pick up, aren't they? Fairly cheap compared to a lot of titles. It's like these. I'm sure it was only about a tenner or something. I don't know how much I paid for this. It ain't war a lot. New old stock's around about a tenner, I think. Probably 12 quid with a post or something. It's weird opening up a 360 game. It's still got seal on it. In like, when was it? 2012, 2013, whatever it was. Might have been 20. Might have been later than that. Might have been 2013. Saying that's still about 10 years ago. I can't remember now. Memories turn too much. I'll have another go on this track.
3, 2, 1, go! Shadows, strip this weapon ahead of the pack.
It's like the music and stuff in it, and like hidden bits of the track and stuff, and you know, like the scenery and that. Certain things in the games. They say they have good fan service, ain't they? You know, and even playing it with this how many years old 360 pad, it's like, it still plays nice. The white chicken boy. No, don't think I'm supposed to do that. I recognise the music from Sonic Adventure. exactly for the price. Yeah, if it's, you know, cheap. Why Sonic in a car? Exactly, that's why I used to think about Sonic, the racing and all that. When I first heard about it, I was like, why Sonic in a car, you know? But, you know, why not? He just likes to drive. I like to drive. Sonic likes to drive. Keeps his trainers a rest. Saves on shoe leather wear. Yeah. We'll play another level. Or shall I say we'll choose another track.
Shibuya downtown.
Shibuya downtown. Go on, we'll try that one. Yeah, why is Sonic in a car? He likes to drive. Why else?
Greetings one and all to the spectacular Tokyo-to. Batten down the hatches, it's race time. This city course is packed with skyscrapers. Our racers will need to keep their wits about them.
Just call me son.
3, 2, 1, go! The lead moves to Billy Hatcher.
Another game. I thought Jet Set Radio Future was backwards compatible on the Xbox One, but it ain't, is it? It's only backwards compatible on the 360. Shocker. Well, Jet Set Radio HDs, or Jet Grind Radio, whichever you want to call it. But Jet Set Radio Future ain't. It was a bit of a shocker. It's a game I need to finish, Jet Set Radio Future on the Xbox. One of the many games that I've started and never finished. Definitely need to do a mastermind on it. Need to start and finish them. Start these games off and then never go back to them, play them again. Oh, they're very nice, is it? It's a good effect, but hell that was. Computer said no. What the hell that was. Oh man. Yeah, many games, I know. They'll start and never finish. I'm sure I'm not alone. House of the Dead track and a Panzer Dragoon track. Yeah, there's loads of them. It's like Transformers are one as well. So it's Skies of Arcadia and everything. Eh?
Just made it. Need to stay focused.
I don't know if you get the screen tearing if you want it in 720p standard. I can see the screen tearing on there. It's like a bit of screen tearing. It's always been a pet item on it, screen tearing. Let's get to the settings. Yeah, I know it's gonna. It shouldn't sign me out, but I should just be able to change the resolution. Because it's annoying me. Don't know if you get the screen tears if you're playing 720p. Guessing you'll get it in 1080p if you can get it in 1360 by 768, because obviously that's a lot higher. 1080i you might not get it, but it's right in 720p. Just to be petty. You don't notice it on YouTube. I can't see it on the big screen here. It's ain't mega, but you can see some screen tearing. Probably YouTube encoding kills this game anyway, I would have thought anyway. Anything fast moving like this.
Sonic and Sega All Stars.
It's usually alright when it's live actually. I've noticed you can watch stuff when it's live, but when it gets stored and encoded to watch back, it's even worse. Play one more track. Maybe someone else. I don't like his banana car. Look at that car. It's like an old Beetle, eh? Could be Shadow. Wow. It's like giving me Sonic again. I'm sure there was an add-on for this week. Could be Royo Azuki, couldn't you? Curia Mansion, look.
Outer Forest.
House of the Dead. Return to the House of the Dead again. I should play this a level that I know I've seen the screen tearing on, shouldn't I?
Welcome, race fans, to this speedy spook fest of a track. Curient Mansion. Hideous monsters? Check. Creepy vibe? Check.
Just call me Sonic.
Yeah, it's still there. I can see. It's made no difference whatsoever. Probably Aqua's noticeable, I don't know.
Don't mess with Amy. That's the message as she takes first place.
I was aiming for that zombie then. Oh, there's more bouncy in this, isn't there? Than in All Stars Racing Transformed. I don't know if I'd just call it Transformed. Yeah, it's just a game that ain't backwards compatible, is it? This on the one. So I thought, well, I'll just play games that are like only backwards compatible on the 360 and 360 exclusives or whatever. If I was going to play the 360, it's playing games that I know that'll run well on the Xbox One as well, stuff like Ninja Gaiden and that. Panzer Dragoon Auto, obviously they run better on the one than they do the 360. There's a shortcut there, Warwick, yes mate. Come through there. What's that doing then? Gary's. The repro of Gary's. Yeah. Gary's is cool, isn't he? I remember owning that, the original, that years ago. I thought it was really good back then. No one really talks about Gary's when it got released. Or Gary's. I always call it Gary's, but it's Gary's. Gary's. So that made zero difference with the screen tearing, the performance on now anyway. Probably don't suffer so much if you play it in 420p or something in non-widescreen mode or something, I'd have thought. Bear with us, we'll throw something else on. No, what I didn't realise until I was looking through the 360 games that I've got was Tenchu Z. He's actually made by From Software. Not that I'm playing that tonight because it's a bit of a long-winded game, and it's Tenchu Z. Yeah, I thought it was really good. I had the Japanese one. I was just looking to buy a game that week, but I realised what was out when I bought Gary's or Gyari's, and I was like, oh, like, look at that. I don't read any reviews of it or anything. And I say the reviews are all pretty good, you know, later on. But at the time when I bought it, I've never read a review of it. Yeah, the old Tenchu. I remember the Tenchus way back as well. Now this has got issues on here, Annie. This has got issues with the emulation on here, but again, it's probably one of the cleaner ways of playing it, unless you soft mod your original Xbox. Something I don't really want to do in my original hardware. I'd have to pick up like second systems to soft mod them. I think same with like the original Xbox and like the Wii and stuff. And I feel really hesitant about soft modding them. It's like the Wii U. I mean, loads of people have modded the Wii U, haven't they? Say that loud, is it? Ramp this up a bit. Yeah, I know. I don't know if you can revert back from soft mod, can you, or not? See, with the UK, or should I say European original Xbox, you can't output in progressive, can you? But disable this. That's the worst thing about it. I mean, I ain't bothered about playing knocked off games on it or anything or whatever. So I'll probably get all the games I'd want for it anyway. You know, until I get rid of them, then obviously I probably would want to play them like on a no deal or something or whatever. But I'm more interested in just getting his salary outputs in progressive. You know, that was the biggest ball through for me. It was the worst thing. But I sound right at the moment with this TV. But if this TV craps out, this big TV that I've got, then I've got to look to try and get something else that accepts SCART, or stuck with, you know, trying to retro tink it or something. Or no, we've got no progressive over here on the original Xbox. You can do components out, but it's 480i. And it's either in 50Hz or 60Hz. That's it. You got no progressive mode. You've got to soft mod it to bypass the onboard software. Yeah, they locked it out. They locked it out in Europe. It was crap, innit? Obviously, back when I bought the Xbox, you know, HD TVs, you know, they were really pushing HD TVs over here. You were still buying CRTs. You can still buy CRTs over here in 2004. They only phased them out then. It's just like, yeah. Yeah, no, the SCART RGB is good for me. It's good on this. I mean, the original Xbox on the big flat screen I got here through the SCART in a plasma, it looks really nice. I mean, it's as sharp as like this 360 now, nowhere as sharp as this. But it's still pretty good. But it's just, I can play this now because it's good to capture on here. Well, I'm probably going to get a Xbox HDMI, like one of these Keiko things or whatever. I think I'm going to get one of them. It's one of the few machines where I got a way of playing the games in HD through an HDMI port. And if that RetroTink 5 becomes a little bit more, you know, easier to get hold of and a little bit cheaper, maybe I'll probably get one of them at some point. But well, now we need these 1001 different converter cables and HDMI adapters. I mean, they've all got the pluses and minuses, haven't they? You know, they've all got the pros and cons. These converter cables and boxes. Love this game. Just needed to be re-released. Just don't even need a remaster, it just needs re-releasing. I just need to get the Ferrari licensing and re-releasing. But it seems like it's a game. It's going to be like lost in time. Much like Afterburner Climax and stuff, you know, and like Daytona 2 and Scud Race. A good many coin-ops of that era, like racing games and stuff. They're just going to be lost there. I mean, hell, even apart from like Thunderblade on 3DS, you can't even get a decent arcade port of original, like an official port of Thunderblade, can you? You gotta emulate it. Doing then. Like careful driving, then just threw it all away. So it still looks really nice on a CRT as well. Getting played on like even a widescreen CRT. Just in the, even in 480i. The wheel, it's really nice. In the old 480i with a wheel. PC Outrun version with the 4K mod's impressive. You're using your Xbox original with a VGA box. I know, I never had a VGA box. But they have a VGA box for the original Xbox. I know they had the HD box, they called it, an official HD box, but I'd heard it was compatible unless you soft modded your original Xbox. But I've got VGA these for the 360. Outrun 2. Makes it look updated. You don't need to update Outrun 2. Play it in 480p. I could actually set this up and play it in 480p now, couldn't I? Non-widescreen mode. I'm good actually. Probably gonna have to change the screen orientation because it ain't gonna like it either. It won't like it. OBS is probably gonna throw it into widescreen. Come on, back to the settings page, please. Come on. System settings, come on. £480p. £4.80. It's in £4.80 mode. Is it stretched? Yeah, it's stretched. Look at it. You don't widescreen now, do we? Screen format, you want normal. Now I've got to do some magic in OBS. Yeah. That'll do. Oh. It's decided to put bilinear filter on as well. Cheers for that. Don't know that. Live OBS editing. Can't beat it, can ya? Bit of live OBS editing. That'll do. Oh yeah. Now I'm gonna have to flick it on my screen as well. So I ain't playing that in widescreen. It's a sin. Playing that. You can't play widescreen. 4:3 in widescreen. No, you can't post links on here, sorry. I do apologise. No hashtags, no external links. See, it's more strictness I've got on here. Post them and just put in like, put what they are, just sort of reword them differently and you'll get them linked, but you can't have a direct link. Like put like spaces in between and stuff, you know, like dashes and whatever. I think he may let you put them on there. Like if you put .com instead of .com, you know what I mean? Put .dot and whatever. No hashtags or nothing like that. I've got strictness on. It's because he's get all these like scummy comments on here from these like bloody dodgy sites trying to link you to an outside source. Like click on here for hot babes at bustymamas.com, you know, all that shite. So put the strictness up. Outrun 2 FXT. Now there is a way you can get to gallery, and I thought you could put the code in. Ain't the code 1986 and you can play the original version of Outrun? That's 1896. I don't think it's quite that old. 1986. Because invalid code. I thought it was 1986. See, this is the proper aspect ratio the game should be played at anyway. You stretch the widescreen, want it on the Xbox. because like if you look at all like the car details and that, they're in the right aspect ratio. They are stretched, aren't they? If you play this on original Xbox, it's the same problem. You don't get the original aspect ratio, do you? On these select screens and that, they're all wrong, you know.
Automatic power Daytona. Outrun mode.
No, but that's cool if you get like once you sort of download a PC version. But yeah, the cannonball's definitely updated in these. That's like like a remastered version of the original Outrage. Well, that like originally like a PC thing, and then it went to the Amiga as well. So you still get the frame drops on this, don't you? Even in 480p. You wouldn't think the emulation did frame drops like that. I think it's because it's preloading the game. It's preloading the next part of the level. Rather than on the original Xbox, it streams it from the hard drive, doesn't it? Right there, you got the glitch, haven't you? There's a glitch there, look, when you're loading the level. So Coast to Coast runs better than this, doesn't it? On the backwards compatibility. It's got less glitches and less frame drops. But I always preferred the car handling on this version, to be honest. And plus, you got the hidden tracks and things on it. I thought it was a better version. I do like Coast to Coast, there's nothing wrong with it. I always preferred this version. I think because I played this hell of a lot when I first got it. I played it loads, played it, you know, days on end. So I pretty much unlocked everything. But it's got to be said, the PlayStation 2 version of Coast to Coast ain't bad either. Don't mind that. It's just got like a few performance issues when you're playing like the Art Attack mode and stuff. Apart from that, the main game runs quite well. You know, considering PS2 I got no hard drive or nothing. I wish I'd have downloaded Outrun Online back in the day for the 360. before it got delisted. You know, still kept it. Obviously, if you get like one of these modded Xboxes, I suppose you can play that, can't you? I suppose you can. Maybe. Obviously not online, because the online's been switched off, ain't it? But you got a chance of playing all these delisted games again, ain't you? With a modded Xbox. PS2 version's the most you've played? No, I played the life out of it on the Xbox. Played the PS2 one a few times though. I picked out for next to nothing. I picked that up at the Blockbuster bargain bin. I did. I almost had a day by it. I was like sitting there looking sorry for itself in the bargain bin. I was like, I want to pick that up. And I was thinking, you've got it on the Xbox. And I was like, I'll get it. I'll pick it up. You see, looking there in the bargain bin. Nice and minty. I don't know if it was $7.99 or something like that. Madness. Madness, the price difference in them.
Outrunners. Entry.
But I quite like the PS2 version. Really, the Japanese PS2 version's got the force feedback. Man, but it was released a bit later, wasn't it? Yeah, I say, Retro Import Game UK's got their James. Bought that recently. I heard him say in one of his videos. Bought that off Mr. Hatter, didn't he? Craig's here again. Ooh. Go on, we'll play again. We'll have another go on another track. Betty.
F50. Automatic transmission.
So you gotta unlock all the stuff through with bloody outrun miles as well, you're on this. You gotta play like the mission mode, are you?
Get ready.
Pity about the frame drops on this first stage is the worst. You can hear it accessing the disc, So it's loading it in. I don't know whether they'll preload it. And it's one of these games where you can't install it. It's like emulating the hard drive, isn't it? Has anyone ever played with the car view like this? It's alright actually in the car view, and you get used to it. And funny enough, I've pretty much always played it even with the wheel in the external view. But I've played it a few times in the car view. It's alright when you get used to it. Surprising how good it looks actually, the in-car view. You know, for a game of its age. It's probably the in-car view, it don't give you an idea of where the enemy cars are in front of you. You gotta sort of guesstimate where they are, look. So it don't really work so much. It don't really work as well. I think Sega Rally sort of suffers with the same, doesn't it? Especially when you're drifting, it don't really work when you're drifting. A nice bit of lens flare there, look. So I whacked into the car, couldn't even see, could I? See with the modern racer, when you got this view, you can move the camera around, can't you? So you can get like driver's view. So while it's novel, it ain't overly practical, is it? Hootsman, time to head to the Cloudy Island. Quaker Oats Country and Cloudy Island. Whoa, 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 what's going on? Sliding all over the shop there. Taking a piss. Nice clouds. If anyone's got an obsession with clouds. Ah, to wonder lonely as a cloud. There's no smoke without clouds. It's going slow moving, worrying nothing. Tiptoeing through the tulips, look. Somebody run out of time now. All the way to there, look, right to the goal. Am I gonna make it? 3, 2, 1. Well, rolled over. Man. Fubar. Ridge Racer mode, exactly. Madness mode. Jammy. It's all in the reflexes. Come on. The Neckcon, man, the Neckcon. That's something I've seen I've never tried. That's only the weird twist thing in it, like a little sort of twist controller. Is it Ridge Racer Type 4 and stuff? It's alright promoting that. Anyway, it's half 12, I'm going to clear off. Cheers again everyone on the chat, thanks for dropping in. Cheers Chris, cheers Predator, cheers Great John Zoni. Cheers Subliminal, cheers 8-bit SNK boy, if you're still hanging around. Oh, I found kaput. Battery just gone on my phone. So, oh.
Game over.
So I'm now typing the chat on the laptop. Cheers all, thanks again. Yeah. Yeah, night all. Sleep tight. Watch the bed dug yeah, watch the bed bugs down, boys. Anyway, cheers again. Thanks for dropping in all, and catch you again on another stream sometime soon. Probably this time next week. Peace out, have a good one. And have a great week. I'll catch you next time. I'm all flustered now. Fancy the phone literally just dying then. Never mind. Have a good one.